I'm Andrew Warren of Howtobreakclays.com. Recently, a couple of my customers who aren't familiar with traps asked how to decock their machines and get them into the safe position. So I thought I might do a bit of a video to explain some of the ways that it's done. The first trap is one of my elevators, a conventional over-center trap with a strong spring. This type of trap always comes to the safe position once it's been fired. There's nothing else it can do. What happens if the trap is loaded with clays and you don't want to throw them at someone though? Take the clays off, but don't fire the trap. The arms will swing further and faster than you're expecting. Hook 2 fingers along the ends of the arms with the other hand over the top and push gently until you feel the spring take over. Be prepared to hold tight and control the arms until they're straight out in front and don't want to move anymore. The second trap is a semi-recock and flight master. Before you do anything, check the nuts and bolts are tight. It would come as a bit of a surprise if the trap rears up towards you while you're cocking it. Cocking isn't achieved until the throwing arms are pulled over centre and the locking mechanism comes into play. Until then, they will stay wherever you put them, and they'll return to the semi-recocked position after each firing. The throwing arms won't go backwards, so if you want to make the trap safe, it needs to be fully cocked first, as if you're going to launch some clays. Hold the trap arms in place with 2 fingers and pull back the firing lever. Be prepared for the throwing arms to want to move, then allow them to rotate slowly until they're safe out in front. Some versions of this system have 2 locking points. You may need to hold the lever back with your knee so you can control the arms with both hands. There are several traps with similar systems out there, including the Bowman 2000, Clay Sport, High Fast and some Fairies. The last trap here is the Fairy Lever-matic. Depending on how the trap is mounted, you might be able to lock the trap into the semi-recock position while you're sitting down, but it's easier to push the lever all the way forward against your body and pull the arms over the ratchet. Once cocked, you would normally load 1 or 2 clays, push the lever all the way forward to fire the clays, then the trap will stay semi-recocked. If there's something in the way though, you can make the trap safe by holding and controlling the throwing arms as before while pushing the lever forward. It's also possible to fully decock the trap from the semi-recocked position by holding the lever forward, pulling the arms a bit further round and releasing the ratchet from behind. Wear gloves and be very careful if you use this method. Bowman pedal traps use a similar ratchet system, and there are 2 ways of making them safe. You can rotate the throwing arms anti-clockwise under control until they point and stay out front, or you can release the ratchet as in the Fairy Lever-matic, but be very careful if you do it this way. Thanks for watching.